marketers. Debra Eckerling here.
And I'm Keith Smith, and we host the MPN Meta Marketing Show, which is not just another marketing podcast, but the marketing podcast about all the other marketing podcasts.
Podcasts are booming, right? We love them, and people actually listen. They don't scroll, they don't swipe, well, except maybe during the ad breaks.
But here's the secret. With the Marketing Podcast Network, your ads don't make people hit skip. We put your brand on shows that people actually want to hear.
That's right. We match your message with podcasts that make marketing nerds like us perk up and take notes, or at least nod knowingly, pretending they understand.
And don't worry, because we'll deliver your ad naturally. People might even think that we love your brand personally, which of course we totally do, unless it's a veggie smoothie, then maybe not.
If you want your brand heard without making listeners roll their eyes,
head to marketingpodcasts.net and catch marketing fans at work, rest, and play. Seriously, your audience is already listening. Make sure they hear your brand and not our awkward jokes.
Join the conversation, because good ads shouldn't just be tolerated, they should be enjoyed.
Yes!
Welcome, everyone. I'm Debra Eckerling, author, goal strategist, and book proposal specialist. And this is the Book Proposal Podcast. On this episode, I'm answering a question from Leslie, who asks, how much detail should my book proposal include? How do you know when too much is too much? This is how writers get stuck. They think more information will make their proposal stronger. In reality, too much detail can work against you, so you need to find the right balance. A book proposal is not the book. Its job is to sell the book, and that means your goal is clarity, not completion. You want to give them just enough information to see the success of your book, and not so much you're overloading it. That being said, when you're drafting your book proposal, you can make it as long as you want. You don't need to be perfect or polished. It's actually better if it's not, because some of the material you will use down the line in the actual book. But by getting everything out of your head and onto the page, you're able to pick out the right pieces that need to go into your book proposal. Your book proposal is comprised of 3 sections: the concept, the context, and the content. So the concept, which starts with the overview, is what is this book, what makes it unique, why you are the best and only person who can write it, and then also include who needs to read it, who will buy it. Next, you've got the context, and that is your author bio, your author platform, your promotion ideas, your marketing, and also the audience and the comp titles. So you want enough information to get whoever's reading it, agent or publisher or editorial board, to get excited about it and to see the potential of your book, its salability, and you as the author, the voice. And then you've got the content section, which is the table of contents, detailed outline, and sample chapters. And for the detailed outline, you want maybe 1 or 2 paragraphs as your chapter summaries. So just enough information to explain what the reader is going to get from the book without going into too much detail that they get bogged down. And then your sample chapters, you're showcasing the content of your book. That is the framework for your proposal. These are the 3 sections that need just enough information to get the reader, the decision maker, excited, but not so much that they cannot see the big picture. And yes, it is a delicate balance. Find that happy medium. No one knows or loves your content as much as you do, which is why you might want to get everything out of your head into your first book proposal draft. Go back through it again, keep what is essential, make sure it still has your tone and enthusiasm, read it, put it aside, read it again. You know the answer. You know what that balance is. So trust yourself, trust your gut. Remember, the goal of your book proposal isn't to prove that you've thought of everything. It's to make sure people who are reading it know that you own this content, you know this material, and you are the best person possible to bring it to life. Thank you for tuning in. Please follow, subscribe, and join me every week. And let's turn your idea into a plan and your plan into a book so your book can get into the hands of those who need to read it. Do you have a question about book proposals? Email me at deb@thebookproposalexpert.com. Connect with me on LinkedIn and follow @the Deb Method for more resources and tips to get you excited about planning and achieving your book publishing goals. And you can learn more at thebookproposalexpert.com.
This podcast is heard along the Marketing Podcast Network. For more great marketing podcasts, visit marketingpodcasts.net.